please, Mr. Yavuz Kalkavan, the president of the Turkish Shipyard, the Besiktas Shipyard. He will talk about the business in the shipyard and the shipbuilding and shipping in Turkey. Please.
I will present ship repairs, shipbuilding, and shipping in Turkey. Our group is active in 3 segments: ship repairs, shipbuilding, and shipping. Turkish shipyards are mainly located around Istanbul. They became more involved with international shipbuilding and ship repairs as from mid-1990s and onwards. Shipbuilding, ship repair is still young and emerging industry in Turkey. As you see in the map, the shipyards are in the Marmara Sea region of Turkey, very close to Istanbul. Turkey is the ideal place for ship repairs in Mediterranean and Black Sea area. We are competitive with time, quality, and price. We have enough and economical skilled labor. Not only we have more economical labor, we have enough number of labor in Turkey. This is very important in ship repairs. Turkish shipyards usually cooperate with each other. They share the same labor, same contractors, and same workshops. There are 24 dry and floating docks operating in the same region with the capacity of more than 1,000 dockings per year. This is very unique in the world. You don't see this even in China. You don't see 24 docks operating in the same region. This is very unique to Turkish repair yards. This creates a lot of synergy. Turkish shipyards are reliable at the closing. We don't create surprising extras, which is quite common practice in many other ship repair places in the East and in the West. What is our advantage? We are a profitable industry. We don't compete with state like in China. The Chinese shipyards, they compete with the state shipyards. That's why it is very difficult for them to be profitable. There is the same problem in Europe because of the costs, but Turkish shipyards, they have good business and they are very dedicated to customer satisfaction. We aim for a bigger market share in ship repairs. The good reputation of Turkey has been increasing the business and the profile of the clients in the last few years. Turkish ship repair yards, they improved their reputation, especially after 2008. This is normal because the facilities were established in the last 20 years. Ship owners used to come to Turkey for cheap steel and painting works. This is not the case anymore. We are often having conversion or series repair works where we provide good engineering, planning, skilled mechanical and electrical repair capacity. Turkey needs more ship repair facilities, bigger docks, and ship repair organizations, and we are very committed to this. We plan to have the major share in the high-profile ship repairs and conversion requirements of Europe, Mediterranean and Atlantic region, such as oil rig repair works, cruise ship repairs and modifications, LNG ship repairs. We need to improve our market share in these segments, rig, cruise vessels, and LNG vessels. I will continue about shipbuilding in Turkey. Turkey cannot compete with Far East in building standard ships. We have a chance in small and specialized shipbuilding. After 2008, Turkish Shipyards contracted small LPG carriers, ethylene carriers, offshore support vessels, sea river type of ships, very few special tanker projects like polarized bitumen carriers with LNG propulsion. Actually, in the previous presentation, there were some of the projects were belonging to us with Wärtsilä. Most of these segments are suffering from demand. Life is very difficult for every shipbuilder all around the world. There will always be shipbuilding in Turkey, however, not in mass volume. We are boutique shops, not big shopping centers like in Korea or Japan. We are good for the owners who want to build small ships, looking for a shipyard close to Europe, like to build higher standard quality, need to have a first-class European makers, good cooperation with the shipyard for designing ship as per their requirements, tailor-made ships. Our customer profile is mostly North European short sea operators and support vessel operators. There are shipbuilders with very different standards in Turkey. The shipyard, which is offered by the new building broker, must be checked carefully with the class societies. In the past, when the demand was high, some owners took the risk of contracting new building projects with very low-profile shipyards for commercial reasons. When they faced the problems, they blamed the whole shipbuilding industry. There are bad examples in every place, even in Korea, not much in Japan. Selecting the right counterparty is always important. Navy projects. Besides commercial shipbuilding, private Turkish-owned shipyards have been building ships for Turkish Navy in the last 10 years. The type of these vessels are fast patrol boats, landing crafts, 70-meter range Coast Guard cutters, and 220-meter landing platform vessels, LPD, which is a €1 billion project itself. Corvette-type vessels have been built in the Navy shipyards. The future projects will be built in the private shipyards. The shipyards have gained experience in these segments. Electronic systems, combat management systems, some of the weapons are designed and supplied by Turkish companies, manufacturers. Turkish Navy plans to build $10 billion projects in private Turkish shipyards in the next 10 years. Some shipyards have foreign partners like Navanti of Spain, Fincantieri of Italy. Damen Group have invested in composite patrol boat building facility in Turkey for their military tenders. So there is also foreign shipbuilding investors in Turkey. Companies started to export these type of vessels. 17 fast patrol boats up to 48 meters have been recently contracted to Qatar. So Turkey has started to supply especially the patrol boat requirements of Middle East. I've completed the shipbuilding and ship repairs. I will continue with shipping. Turkish shipping was mainly coastal operations in Mediterranean until 25 years ago. Turkish-owned fleet has increased to 30 million deadweight from 5 million deadweight since 1990, in the last 25 years. Turkish shipping is mostly traditional shipping families who are small ship owners with few ships. Expanding Turkish economy is demanding more shipping. Few wealthy Turkish business groups have made big investments in shipping. We need more of these companies to come. Turkish owners are generally in bulk carriers and small tankers as tonnage suppliers. We rely on the spot market. We are not cargo operators or controlling COAs. In the future, we need to diversify more in other shipping segments. Lauro, offshore, gas are the missing segments in Turkey. There are very few owners dealing with these type of vessels. We need to structure international commercial operators in Turkey, which can build solid long-term industrial carrier type of business, like very much in Denmark. This is also missing in Turkey. We don't have commercial operators, charters. Turkish shipping has no link with the stock markets. There is no example. And international investment funds, no example. We need to do more on the finance side as well. I will finish my speech with technical management in Turkey. Turkey has built good human resources in shipping. We have good maritime academies. The advantage of Turkish shipping, we are operating in Europe, so the standards of Turkish shipping has increased significantly in the last 20 years. There are good shipping companies and good maritime academies. Istanbul has a potential to become a major manning and technical ship management center. We need good manning agents, crew managers, to introduce Turkish seamen to the industry. Some important international ship owners and managers have already seen this. Scorpio, Harden Partners of Germany, Zodiac, Fleet Ship Management have their management offices or partners in Turkey. European owners, they prefer to have a manager in Europe, especially for their ships operating around Europe, mostly because of the time difference with Singapore. Competitive ship management shall become a key segment in Turkish shipping in the future. Thank you very much for listening to me.